Dun, 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 dun.
Hey everybody, glad you could join us. Welcome to Open Mic. Woo! Okay. I know you've seen them before, but you haven't seen me. Hi, I'm Melissa. I think they already know you, huh? But for quick
Hi, my name is
introductions-
Alastair. You can follow me on IG at Pinatafly and also sorry, go on.
What kind of plug
I like
is
how you
this?
did this, like the placeholder
Like
was
you,
gonna
you
be
can
there.
put like the text here. Sorry,
Okay.
yeah. Now all of you gotta do that because
Oh
consistency.
no, consistency.
Let's all hold it up now. Let's all hold it up.
Okay, we hold
So
it
like,
up.
yeah, we can put it in post. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, but he's Alastair, I'm Clarabelle.
I'm Ian.
And today we are gonna be talking about ideal first dates. And this
right.
is part 1 of 3 of our relationship series. So be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff.
Oh my god, we can say that now.
Yeah, we can!
Wow.
And so I kind of want to start with asking, what's the best first date you've ever been on?
Because we're all totally experts here.
Alastair, maybe we can start with you.
Okay. Well, ideally, what I would like for a first date is always okay. I'm quite basic.
Right.
Alright, so you always have a meal first, right? We have to have the meal, and then the meal followed by activity, followed by either dessert or drinks, or like a walk. I'm kind of a stickler for that, right? Because sometimes, right, from experience, you get. Why are you laughing?
Because she asked you, what is your
Yeah, she's talking
like,
about the
best,
past, not
like,
like
what
your
is
ideal.
your
But
best,
it's
not your
alright.
ideal.
Maybe
Sounds like thinking to
it
myself.
was, it's alright, you know
Okay,
Alastair?
okay, fine. My best first date that
Uh-huh.
I've ever been on, what's it called? Christmas Wonderland, Gardens by the Bay.
Oh,
It was
okay.
very nice, and also back then, right, the girl I was going out with, I made her. You don't know what?
Basic.
Shut up! We're starting there, okay? So, common interests, you want something romantic.
It's
Right.
Common interest in
Wonderland.
Christmas Wonderland.
We like lights, we like flowers.
Okay,
you know,
okay.
you know,
Okay,
it's-
understood,
It's a vibe, it's a
understood,
vibe, it's a
understood.
vibe,
Yes, yes,
right? So what I did back then was also, know Beauty and the Beast?
Yes.
Okay,
And there was like the rose jar thing.
Uh-huh.
So I actually handmade a rose jar, with a fake rose inside, and I put like fairy lights inside,
Uh-huh.
and then so I DIY'd the rose jar, and then I gave it to her as like a first date gift. Yeah. So yeah, I did that. Have I not shown you guys the photos?
No,
No,
wait,
you
how
never.
long did you know this girl beforehand?
Oh, not that long actually.
Huh.
Let's cut that
okay.
part out because it was 3 weeks. Okay, but let's cut the question
No,
out.
but it's normal, right? Because it's a first date. So 3 weeks of talking stage, I think is fine.
Okay, fine. I guess we're not cutting it out.
It's
then.
valid.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fair,
I
you know?
spoke to her, for about 3 weeks, and then we're gonna know each other a little bit better. Yeah, then we agreed. We're gonna go to the most basic place in the world. That's not Disneyland.
For Singaporean couples.
Right, for
yeah.
Singaporean couples, right? First date, right? Where else would you go, right? Christmas
like,
Wonderland.
If you don't have the Cinderella castle here, the Christmas Wonderland.
yeah,
gotta
it's
cut
a
it out.
cheap but warmer like Singapore weather alternative. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's not that bad though. It was a good night.
But sweaty Wonderland that place.
It was though, but I remember that night afterwards we went to Changi Airport of all places, right? We went to our airport to just sit there and talk because it was 24 hours. yeah.
Great.
Yeah, so we went to Changi Airport to talk. And like
Really
we
traveling.
right, we did, right? Then we talked for quite a bit. And then we went to eat breakfast at a hawker center after that. Because by then it was really like kind of breakfast time.
Okay.
Then I sent her home at like right around 7 when the sun came up.
Wait,
So
so this
wow.
date
My
lasted
first-
for how long?
Yeah, when did
I
it start?
met her at about 12 hours then. I met her at
12
about
hours?
7.
Half the whole.
You're dating or going for marathons, yeah?
Okay, first date, right? There was that magic, there was that spark, right? So like, I think I met her at 7.
Okay.
I think, if my memory serves me right. And
Yeah.
then we had dinner, then we went to Christmas Wonderland, then we went to the airport and talked,
Okay.
then we went to eat breakfast at a hawker, then I sent her home. Yeah.
Huh.
Right, no, but like the general principle for the first date, right, would be that you want to leave them, excited, happy, but like wanting a little bit more. So you kind of want to end it within like 3 to 4 hours. That's
So what
my,
was your ideal first date then?
my ideal first date?
What was it that happened?
So we went for Mexican food.
A great
Right,
start.
right.
Yeah.
I feel like if I give more details, like it'll give it away. But I went for like Mexican food. We had a good conversation, and then we walked around. But I was like, TikTok time's on the clock, right? I don't want to do a freaking marathon. I want to do 2.4 and get out of there, right?
Okay.
Right, run a fast 2.4 and then
I didn't come here to get attacked. But
Okay, but I have to disagree actually.
Yeah, they
because-
disagree, yeah?
Yeah, because if the vibes is right,
Thank
Okay.
you.
right,
Okay.
I wouldn't
Thank
mind
you.
the date for going on longer than it's supposed to.
Yeah.
If it's awkward, yeah, it makes sense for you to like end
Right?
out, right?
Because to be fair, at that point in time, you already established that you like each other.
Okay, that's fair. That's
Right.
fair.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
Right. It's different approaches, I guess.
Fair
Different
enough, fair
approaches.
enough, fair enough.
Right. So for me, you want to like show a good time, but leave her wanting a little bit more, you know? Like a bit less than 100%, so she'll say yes when you ask her out again.
So
Right,
it's
so-
romantic and play hard to get.
Very different approaches.
That's true.
Okay, then Clarabelle, what's your approach, I guess, to a first date?
Ooh.
Well, my approach, okay. I mean, dinner's always good. It's
Yeah,
so
right.
good. And then I always need. Okay, I'm a very introverted person, so having a bit of alcohol always helps.
Oh, yes.
Right.
Oh, okay.
That's how you know, that's how you
it
know. Anyone wants to ask out?
Okay, but not too much alcohol. Okay, not too much alcohol.
That's what she says, lah.
And synth, flaming Lamborghini.
Every time we go out and drink, Clara. Whoa!
I am not fucking drunk.
But
Okay,
ironically,
not that bad, not that bad.
like one of the best first dates was without alcohol.
Okay.
Like, it was very like small, very cute. It was like kind of like, okay, so we went to have mac and cheese nearby here because it was exam period, ironically.
Okay.
How did I not know about this? Okay, then I
I
go
feel
on.
like I told you about this, but okay, yeah. So it was mac and cheese. Then after that, we talked. It was definitely a little awkward, but once you get the vibe from the person, right? It's quite nice to just continue talking and just like chilling. And then we decided to get dessert, and then we just like walked and talked. And I think that's the kind of best first dates, right? Just to get to know someone.
Yeah, yeah.
And if the conversation flows very naturally for you and him, or him and her, right? It's always like a good indicator
Yeah.
that okay, you guys are somewhat of a good match,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I agree. I agree. Yeah, and that's why mine went on for so long, because the convo was great.
But 12 hours though.
12 hours, yeah, that's a bit much, man.
I don't know, maybe there was some underlying repressed emotions going on. I don't know, okay? It's quite a few years back.
Alright, welcome to Open Counselling.
We're changing. It's no longer open mic. It's open counseling.
Thank you. So
Open-
I was born at a really young age.
How does that make you feel?
Like a baby.
So how does that make you feel?
Like a baby.
Oh,
I feel
What
like
does being a baby feel like?
it's like taking my first steps.
Mm,
what
Yeah.
does
poetic,
taking
poetic.
your first steps mean?
It's like, you know, when you're still trying to keep your balance, and then you fall on your ass, but instead of crying, you pick yourself back up. And that's what every failed relationship kind of is like, right?
I feel like we'd be horrible counselors, man. Like, thank God we're not doing psychology.
So we're gonna go on to our panel expert here. So, Miss Psychologist, what is it then?
Your first date?
Okay, the funny thing is, right, I will say I don't exactly remember like the best first date because in my last two-ish not even two-ish, two.
Two-ish, 2.5.
That was no 0.5. In the last two relationships, I feel like I was friends with them beforehand.
Okay.
So there was never really the official like first date. It was only till after when I was like, okay, you know, time to start dating. Then I went on a date and it was so I stopped going on dates. So I feel like I haven't been in like a while. But so then maybe I could share maybe the most ideal thing that you
Okay,
could do.
okay.
Like, imagine being friends with Mel, right, for
Yeah.
so long, right? And then suddenly she classified you as
But it's normal, right? Like there's a reason. I mean, that's
Like I
why
feel like different people click differently.
Fair
Like,
enough.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
like
Like
you
some
can
people
only be
yeah.
friends with that
Yeah.
person, and
Fair
then some
enough.
people are like, okay, only relationship material.
Oh,
They
yeah.
are never like your friends,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
In a sense, yeah.
Yeah, so I will clarify the person is a great person, but on the date, not the best.
Just not for her, you know. Just not for her.
No, because I like to talk a lot and I enjoy when there's good banter, but the other person was so quiet. So, and not gonna lie, I felt a little bit like
I
an
was like,
interview.
yeah, it's like
which-
talking to a wall.
A little bit.
Or what I like to say, reminds me of the bread in my house.
What? Why?
Stale.
Stale. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You guys have been a great audience. Thank you.
Yeah, you can just leave.
Alright.
No, but I will say the ideal date, somehow I just prefer dinner dates. Lunch dates to me feel kind of weird.
No, there's no
Unless it's
atmosphere.
brunch. Or like bottomless brunch.
Yeah.
That's a vibe
bottomless
though.
brunch, yeah.
That's a vibe. But I prefer if dates are at night and then you go somewhere that's kind of like quiet. You know some places have dining limits.
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't enjoy those too much because there's some where it's like, 60 minutes, 90 minutes. I feel like you can't really
Yeah,
talk
yeah.
much.
Yeah.
So places preferably without kind of vibey, not too expensive, like mid-range-ish.
Okay.
And then after that, you go for like a walk somewhere. Maybe not Christmas Wonderland. Somewhere. Sorry to diss your Christmas Wonderland, by the way.
Again, I
It's
came
great.
to get attacked.
It's nice when it's not crowded.
Yeah,
Fair enough,
but it mostly
fair enough.
is though. I feel like
You have to
the vibes.
understand. I didn't have a lot of experience back then.
How many years ago was back then?
Yeah.
This was 2017. 5 years
Okay,
ago.
well that's fair enough. That's fair
5
enough.
years ago.
Yeah, I think we're
that's
just all.
fair.
I was like
babies.
a small Alastair, not true, I was never small.
Small.
Little flannel Alastair.
Pre-flannel.
No, that
Yeah.
was the start of the flannel.
is it?
actually.
Oh!
That was the start of
You
the
mean
flannel.
she is the reason why the flannel started?
Wow.
I mean, there was a few catalysts, but she was the one that got the reaction
Who
started.
hurt you,
yes.
bro?
Wow. Okay.
It was never who hurt me. It was that's where it started.
Okay.
We found the origin story
Yeah,
of the
yeah, yeah,
flannel.
It's like a superhero, supervillain origin story. It remains to be seen. The story's not done yet.
Oh, that's true.
Ooh, oh.
But I
Super
feel like
flannel.
my ideal first date, right, is very simple. If you guys just keep talking to the point where like you know it's time to go home but you still want to
Yeah.
talk.
Yeah.
And then you really want to meet this person again. And something's like, oh my gosh, I wish I could talk to you more.
Yeah.
Wow, that's the best first date. Like to me. It doesn't have to be a lot of fancy things. A simple meal, great atmosphere to talk.
Yep.
Maybe we go for dessert after that. Maybe we get some alcohol. But like we don't have to go to Christmas Wonderland.
Yeah.
Right? We could just go for a meal and like just talk. And
Yeah.
when the convo flows for 3-4 hours, then you know, wow, this could be something. Yeah. And
Okay,
that's
okay.
my ideal now.
I like that. I kind of agree with that though. Like, I feel like, okay, maybe it's because after buying the game, we're not really strangers. I feel like that for me is a good first date, second date
yeah.
kind of activity to bring along just
yeah.
because there's so many like icebreaker sort of questions that will really help you get to know your date better.
But how would you bring out the cards? Like over dinner, you just be like, "Yo, I brought some cards to play." It's like, what the frick? Did
I'd
you
be
bring
like-
Uno to play with me on a date? What the hell?
Reverse.
I feel like maybe that's why this might be more of a second date thing. I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah,
on
yeah.
a first date, you can't just whip out the full like card game and be like, haha,
I wouldn't do that at a
Send you to
cafe.
the shadow
though.
realm.
I would do that a little bit more intimate though.
I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah,
a
yeah,
picnic
right.
would be nice.
Yeah,
yeah.
right,
The
right.
picnic would be
That's fair,
nice.
that's fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. What's your ideals then?
My ideal would be okay. So it's kind of built around like my criteria, like what I want. I don't want to say criteria; it's such a weird word, right? But it's like, for me, when you date, right, you want to date intentionally, and when you're dating intentionally, you want to find someone you can build a life with, someone you can tahan, especially for the next like 50 years, right? And so number one for me, right, is being able to make me laugh, because not a lot of people can do that, right? Like genuinely.
Just
So
look in the mirror, bro.
sorry.
Just look in the mirror, man.
Bro, clown hours. Put on the clown nose. Yeah, no, but you gotta be able to make me laugh, and we gotta be able to have a good time. Like you gotta have that banter. That banter, yeah.
Important.
So the form doesn't really matter. It's the function. So it could be like a dinner. It could be like a night drive somewhere, or really anywhere. Aimless night drive with some good music. But as long as I can suss you out, suss out your character, suss out what you're like as a person, whether we can have that conversation flowing, then I think that's fair. Yeah.
Ooh, okay, but I will say though, if you
Yeah.
take them out for a drive, will their music taste make or break? Like, will that be a deal breaker?
Oh, depends. I mean, if I give them the aux and they start playing like Polska, right? Then like, okay, maybe not. But if I hear like Rasputin like I'm like,
music,
yeah,
or
let's
what?
go.
Yeah, so are you saying you're
Okay.
You can just stand behind the camera just like, no, just no.
That's a great song.
Like if you
okay?
can do the just dance like then like
Rasputin, Russian queen.
we
That's a
might
great
get
song.
copyright strike.
Distort that part.
No, it's less than 30 seconds, so it works.
That's true.
Great.
I agree
yeah.
with you though.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think music is a deal breaker,
Yeah, no,
but
it's
it will
right.
be a huge green flag if we share the same taste. Also, because the kind of music I listen to is not very mainstream.
Yeah.
Right.
You guys know what? I listen to a lot of metal and rock. So if she has the same taste, she's the one. Yeah.
But that's a very masculine genre though.
I disagree. No, I don't know. maybe.
You
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
Mira listening to like
That's true.
metal.
Okay, but Mira's not exactly normal.
So, if you don't like girls who wear basic clothes, just say lah, you cannot handle a hot girl in basic clothes. Ayo. Kidding. That was my PSA of the day.
I'm sorry, Mira, I love you, but
Shout out to Mira. Check out all the episodes that Mira has been in.
like when I send people memes, like I send them the not so normie ones. That's
You have normal memes. I thought memes are like a genre of itself. I don't know how memes can be normal.
Yeah, you're extra
What are
normal.
normal memes? Wholesome memes, is it?
What?
Wholesome memes.
No, like
What,
like
like
regular like dad joke
Maybe.
kind of memes, you know? Like there was this
Oh.
one of like an empty cardboard tray and it just said evaporated milk.
I love that.
That's a normie meme, but like when I like find something that's like targeted, like
Oh dear.
it's like targeted dank stuff. I send it to Mira.
Anything that we cannot put on air also, right?
Yeah. I don't think I should go too much into detail.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll leave something between you. The memes that y'all share. No,
That's for the last episode. Well, we don't have to care about like getting cancelled.
Yeah, because we're already cancelled.
Yeah.
Please don't cancel us now.
Okay, then maybe just to bring it back, Clarabelle, if you were to pick a good date spot, what would you pick?
Oh, that's tough.
Like, given how tiny Singapore is,
Yeah.
like, which area is ideal, you think?
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay, for first meet, it's always town area or somewhere more populated in a sense. Okay.
Yep.
So it's always the Teluk Ayer areas.
You have no idea how many times I've been there like the last 30 days, you know?
Yeah, it's because Teluk Ayer has a lot of great restaurants. Right?
Yeah.
It does.
Honestly,
Yeah.
you could walk into any one of them and it'll be good.
Yes.
Yep.
So
Telok Ayer area is great.
Please
It's
sponsor
really
us,
great.
Telok Ayer.
The whole area?
The whole
The
street?
whole area.
Telok Ayer Conservation Area specifically. Not on the map, it always comes up Telok Ayer Conservation Area.
Who's the
That's whole
GRC?
stretch.
Who's the GRC for Telok Ayer?
I don't
Chan
know.
Chun Sing, Chan
Are
Chun
you
Sing,
gonna
please
appeal to
sponsor
me?
us.
We can do a heritage walk,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Oh
Kichu.
my god.
So what, Heritage Day
That-
walk?
maybe, I don't know.
Okay, so maybe just to wrap it up, if
Yeah.
you could pick a good date spot in Singapore, where would you pick?
Oh, that's really tough, honestly. Oh, there's so many good date spots. Okay, it's
While we're
definitely
young.
Teluk Ayer.
No, I was
It's
gonna
not
say
off-
while we're young, right?
Oh,
Sorry, go
okay,
on.
yeah. It's definitely like Teluk Ayer. If not, it's Dhoby Ghaut area because there are so many spots for you to walk after you finish your meal,
Yeah.
right? Because Dhoby Ghaut near the MRT itself, there are swings
Yeah.
for you to sit.
Yeah.
So it's a great spot, especially at night. It's very chill. And then at Teluk Ayer, you can just basically walk up Ann Siang Hill and walk around, find dessert. It's great for talking, and drinks and dessert.
Yes.
Yes, super good.
Okay. Alastair, what about you? Besides
Telok
Christmas
Ayer,
Wonderland.
I agree. Telok Ayer, great place. Lots of food and also lots of great bars as well and desserts. My friend brought me to a bespoke bar.
Is it Moonstone?
No, I can't share. It's supposed to be secret, right?
Wow.
I wanna go.
I'll tell you off camera.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was in the area. It was in the area. Yep.
Good first date spot. I would think honestly, okay, I can't give you the best one because that's mine, right? But
Gatekeeping.
Gatekeeping,
Oh,
you know,
gatekeeping
I would say Marina
It's very
Bay.
hard to get.
Yeah. I'd say
I
around
will
Marina
say,
Bay.
Outside MBS, the sitting area there.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
true.
yeah, absolutely,
Very
absolutely.
vibey.
The boulevard, right?
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah.
love that place. Yeah.
It's very pretty because of all the lights from the CBD, the Marina area. You
That's
can take
true.
her to, you know, if she's more of a picnic kind of girl, you can bring her to like the barrage. If she's more of a city kind of girl, you can bring her to like one of the bars around Marina Bay, you know. So it's very flexible.
True.
That's true.
Okay, then I will agree. Telok Ayer, always great. Outram, you know, Kyongsek there, that
Yeah.
whole stretch. Yeah.
Rustic.
Very, very
Oh,
nice.
that is true.
Right? And
The Tanjong
Esplanade.
Pagar
Yeah.
And the Outram, yeah.
Esplanade, always a good spot.
Right,
Esplanade,
And then you can literally walk. Like, you could go to the Marina area, you know.
Best part about Singapore is okay, do like a
Whole
town
tour,
tour.
right?
You can
Yeah.
walk
Oh, yeah,
around.
yeah.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what you should do on your 12-hour date next time.
Then
I love walking
Then you
dates.
bring a Fitbit, 24 kilometers.
So,
Okay.
dating,
really track the marathon.
Okay, so I think that brings us to the end of this episode. The mic is open, so be sure to.
like,
Comment.
And subscribe.
And we will see you soon. The mic is open, so again, comment.
trying so hard. Please comment.
Please.
Just like it. Just like it.
I want to afford my pan mian next week.